Hey guys, I'm here today, RGVEsports, with Anthony Martinez, BluStriker, age 18. So you're one of the younger players. Do you ever feel that you're surrounded by older guys that just like have their whole life together and just doing their thing, and you're just like, I'm in high school?
Yeah, all the time. There's like Hypey. He has his job. He does I believe Grubhub. So he does that, and he gets a lot of money from that. But he's also somewhat stable. And then you see Commander. He's trying to get like engineering. It's something with math. So he's just like getting a lot of money of it, even though he's somewhat struggling with his house problems. Like he gets a lot of money from it. There's a lot of people. Red 9, Meowser. Who else? Pedro's getting his shit together. That man. Oh. Chef Flexer.
So you don't have a job, but you come to these tournaments and you win, like you just won today. How are you in finances? What do you use the money for? Because I think a lot of people are actually curious for people that actually win these tournaments. What do you do with so much money that you're actually stacking up from these tournaments? I know you're saving up for a car. I know you're saving up to go to bigger tournaments. Are you using that money to compete more, or are you using that money to better your personal life?
Okay, so for that, I separate it to different, like I put like percentages. I use percentages.
Yeah.
So like 50% of it goes to a car, 20% of it goes towards college. Like it used to be more 60% for college, 20% for car, but now it's switched. 10% for whatever I want, and then 30% for tournaments out of city and all that. Tournaments for out of city and here around this area. I try to keep it as much as I can. But right now, I'm trying to get another car. So I have around 2,000, 3,000. That's good money. And then all the money that I have for tournaments right now, I have 500. So I'm just trying to save it up. That's why I got the trip.
Wait, how much do you have total right now saved?
Right now saved, with all the tournament money I've won, I have about $6,000 saved.
Banking. Okay, tell people how it is. Actually, wait, before I go on. Used car or new car?
My first car was a new car. So
Will be a new car rather.
No, like I have a car already. I'm gonna get a second car because my sister likes using my car. So I'm gonna just get a used one, so she's like, hey, here, have this car. Now back away. Like, oh. Well, I'm gonna try to get my license, but right now.
So tell people of how dedicated you were and how you were walking for 40 minutes to come here.
Okay, for a lot of the tournaments before then, I would always, like, when I had no ride and no one would give me a ride, I would always walk to these tournaments. Like CH used to be at a taco place. I would always walk over there. 40 minutes every Saturday, or 40 to an hour of walking. And then there were some things like no one would give me a ride to come back. So there was like 3 times I walked to come back, and guess how long that took?
How long did it take you?
4 hours.
You walked for 4 hours just to compete at the comeback.
Okay, so I rode my bike once and I got the flu because of it. It was a cold day and I got the flu. It was 2 hours, a 2-hour bike ride, and I got the flu. I ended up winning the tournament. I felt glad, but the next day I was just dead.
Oh my god. Okay, that's actually ridiculous. Did you avoid tournaments to not lose points? And I asked this because you avoided, I don't know, I know you were busy with personal life as well, but did you avoid these tournaments to not lose points because you already knew how well you had done in placements for the PR?
No, I never liked the intention of avoiding. I feel like that's kind of dumb. Like, what if someone, like, something good happens? Like, what if all the good players for some reason come to our local one day, and then those players start beating them, and then you just go down? I'm like, there's no point in that. I'm gonna start beating everyone above me and lower. I'm gonna go to all these tournaments. I'm gonna grind. Like, I don't like avoiding it because it helps me in the PR. If I lose, then whatever. But like, if I win, it helps me more than it thinks.
Yeah. So you get rid of that misconception, because a lot of people feel that way, and not just necessarily about you, but they feel about that for the top 10 players. Personally, I feel that sometimes when I see that you guys show up to these events but you're not here on time, or like you're here early, I feel sick. I don't want to play, you know? So do you avoid tournament when you're not feeling in the groove, or you're feeling sick and such?
No.
You'll play either way.
Yeah, I'll play. Like there was I think it was a couple weeks ago. I was like dying. And I still went to Goliath. I think I won that day too. And I was
Is that the day where I blamed you for getting sick?
yeah.
Yeah, but I got sick, but I think it wasn't because of you. But yeah, I did get sick
I
after
was
that.
starting to get sick, but I wasn't really sick at the time.
We memed you so hard for that one, dude. I loved it. Okay. Did you want to win against JBoss to prove a point, or was it just a match of its own with no special meaning?
Today it was just like I'm just trying to get the practice in. I'm trying to practice my matchup. Last time it was like a personal grudge between me because of how I felt like I was being treated wrong. I'm not sure. It could be misconception. So when I won that last time against him twice, I was like you can't. Like he kept saying like about first seed, and I was like, okay, take your first seed. I won. It's not gonna matter if I stay second seed. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna beat you. You can take.
Yeah,
it all
you still meet them in the same place, no matter like your first seed or second seed. It's just like the build up is just easier for first seed.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so why are you on your phone in between sets all the time? Is it on purpose? Are you trying to break your opponent's momentum? Are you trying to mess with me as your streamer? Why do you do it? Are you tweeting? What is it, man?
Okay, so every time I get on my phone, well, that's gone. Every time I get on my phone, I'm always looking for the music. Like, it's because it pauses.
Why didn't you put it before?
Because I put it in a playlist and it still doesn't get the songs I want. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put a whole playlist of Crush 40, and then it goes to a random fucking Batui song. I'm like, why? Why is it going to like a K-pop song? I don't even like K-pop. Like,
you not have Spotify Premium?
I do have a Spotify Premium.
And it still does that.
It still does that.
Dude, I hate that.
I hate life.
Oh, okay. Last question. Well, actually, no. There's 2 more questions. Why is Sonic so broken?
First off, Sonic is not broken.
Why is he not broken?
Okay, his spin dash does not go through people's shield. Like, it goes to people's shields, but as soon as it hits someone's shields, it stops. And people don't take advantage of the fact that they can just F-tilt me, up-tilt me. Like, they can do whatever they want with a little comp. As soon as I stop, I can't react for like 30 frames.
There's a good amount of frames that I see that they grab you. And so, I mean, I see it as well.
And then people say homing attack is good. Do you see when I land on the floor? You know how many frames I had to deal with before I can move again? 65 frames. 65 frames.
I know what you're talking about, dude. I'm not gonna grab this guy. Nah, it's dangerous, bro. Not gonna go. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna shield this whole time. And like, even though you hit on floor,
like,
that's what other players do against you. Like, you'll hit the floor, and they just. Nah, dude, like, I'm not going for it.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna stay in the corner. Just wait until he starts moving again.
Run away.
Like, at least JBoss and somewhat Commander punish it. I haven't seen Zale punish it, but like if he does, he just goes razorly.
Does he not play against you a lot?
He plays against me. I think we're like 2-2 right now in sets.
I haven't seen the season, actually. I can't remember.
Yeah, because one it was at Corpus, and one was, I think, at a critical hit.
Okay, I'm gonna add a question in here now that I think about it. How important is it for you to travel? Because I know they didn't rank you that highly because you didn't travel as much. How important is it to you, or is the PR not as important? What's important to you is winning these tournament locals.
Well, for the PR, I like the first couple seasons when I first joined the scene, like all the way in 2016, I was like, oh man, I need to get on this PR. I gotta be like that. But as soon as I got on the PR, I never liked the thought of it, because if I lose to someone below me, people are like that, and then they're just like, well, you're a bad kid. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm like yesterday, Darklaw was bragging against me to everyone in the damn store. I was like, feels bad. I'm gonna get revenge on you. Ends up losing the Commander.
One day, right?
So for traveling, I love traveling. Like, I love just the feel.
Hey, dude, we're going to Dreamhack Dallas, dude.
Dreamhack Dallas and CEO. But like, I just love the thought of traveling, because like I get to fight new faces, like, and just really good players. Like when I went to Shockwave, I fought Austin. We don't talk about that. But otherwise, all the other out of city players I did really good against. Like, I just love out of city, because it's nothing compared to these places, but they're like smaller, and then like those venues are huge.
Is there anything that you want to tell the community before we sign off?
PR doesn't matter. Just win, okay? Y'all are good. Y'all just haven't unlocked your potential. Y'all got it. I believe in you.
Twitch and Twitter.
RGV_striker23 and RGV_striker23.
Or is it real that you're tweeting in between sets?
No, I do not tweet the tweets yet.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Smash at the arcade. Like this interview. Like, subscribe. Give us some feedback. And remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.